so we thought it would be appropriate to have Yedidi Shofet, who's here in the front, to address us for about 5 minutes on what happened, what will be taking place, what Beverly Hills Police are doing about it, and what we can do to help Netzach Synagogue out as a community moving forward. So before we get started officially, I'd like you to give Shofet a few minutes to address us.
Shavuot Tov Mevorach. Thank you very much for inviting me. Reshut Kahan. My father is the main rabbi, the chief rabbi of Netzach, and nothing. But I can tell you in short, because then we're very limited on time, and there's a whole event ahead.
And his father was the chief rabbi of
Iran. My grandfather. In the morning, Shabbat morning, about 7:30, my father comes to my door, he knocks on the door, and I see he's very upset. And I said, "What's wrong?" He says, Farsi, Tamulik Kinisat Bahamzah, which means they just destroyed the Beth Knesset. And I said, "What's going on?" He said, "I went in and I see on the door, I don't know if you know by Rexford and Charlieville, there's two giant doors over there. The doors are open and things are thrown out of there." I'm like, what do you mean? And he continues, he says, there are sidurim torn out, there are pages thrown all over the place. We have, in the front of the Bet Knesset, we have the Echad, there are blocks on it. And then under the Echad, we have like a little Geniza where there are old Sefer Torah, like 20 or 30 Sefer Torah. The guy took these Sefer Torahs. They're pasul, but still, he took out the Sefer Torah, he opened it up, he put it over there, and he unraveled a few, as if that they were just plastic, throwing them around. And it was I think he took the flag of Israel that we have in the Bet Knesset, he threw it on the floor over there. And it was something he couldn't even spring to words. He said the rest of the Bet Knesset, there were things thrown off the wall, there were sidurim everywhere, there were Torah, Chumashim thrown around. And I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know how to picture this. And then he said that there were two Sefer Torah, Kasher Sefer Torah, that were thrown on the floor. And that they were unraveled and just like a streamer around the chairs. I don't know what to say. I said, okay, so what are we going to do? He's like, police is there, we can't go there. Let's go to Tefillah. We go to the Bet Knesset close by. And of course, many of the people are like, well, we're glad to have you here, Kvod Harav. But what's going on? And then they heard. And then slowly people started hearing. And after that, I said, okay, after Bet Knesset, let's see what's happening by the show. And of course, when we go to the Bet Knesset, what do we see? ABC, NBC, all the news things. They're excited. Oh, we have another news scoop. They don't really care. My father says, listen, wait, not right now. We go, we have Suda Yom, we have the Suda Shabbat, we have the meal of Shabbat. Afterwards, we get a knock on the door by the Chazan and the Shul, and he says, let's go. We want to know what to do with the Sefer Torah. And according to Allah, if you see something like this, if it wasn't Shabbat, you have to do Kiryah. Kiryah means you have to tear, Lo Aleinu, Barminan, you have to tear a shirt. It's like in Avel. But in Shabbat, we don't do this. We walk in the Bet Knesset, and honestly, this Bet Knesset is very beautiful. It's very clean. It's not just because it's, where I daven. It's really very beautiful. And it looked like a hurricane. In the Shofet Hall, which is the main hall over there, you see Sefer Torah just laid out as if nothing. And the person was just from the way he did it, it wasn't normal. It was psychotic. He took shtenders and he put on top of the bima, put sidurim upside down on the shtender. He put many sidurim, and I looked at the video. You see this guy holding pages of the sidurim, smiling at the camera, throwing it up like confetti. No remorse, nothing. And then I walk towards the middle conference room, where there are two Sefer Torah. the kosher Sifrei Torah. Forget about what they did in the Simcha Hall, which is usually the hall that you see that they have weddings at. Over there, just everything. The clock was thrown down, glass all over the place, food was thrown everywhere. Everything, it was a disaster. Chairs. In the middle room, the conference room, we walk closer and closer. We see the two kosher Sifrei Torah. We see them unravel all over the floor, on the seats. I'll never forget, I was with my father. My father began to start crying. And I didn't know what to say. Something like this, it's unbelievable. And I remember the mayor of Beverly Hills was here. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying. And there were a few other representatives there. And one of them said, my mother, she survived the Holocaust. And she always used to tell me about Kristallnacht and everything. And I can tell you that this is seared in my mind, that this entire scene. And just the fact that the Sefer Torah was there for even a second longer was killing me. However, according to LAPD and BHPD, sorry, Sabicha, if I mislabeled it, but according to them, you can't touch anything. At this point, they said, okay, we pick up the Sefer Torah, and I mentioned this last night. When one of them, Baruch Hashem, he wasn't able to tear it at the seams, and it's very tough. I'm a sofer as well, so I'm able to see if it's kasher and everything. One of them still kasher. It was unraveled, it was crumpled a little bit, but kasher. The other Sefer Torah was torn exactly by the seams, by the strings. Now, if you know Sefer Torah, yes, it's very long, true. It has about 360 columns about, and there are 52 or 54 yeriot, which means 52 long parchments sewn together. The part where it was torn was exactly Parshat Shelach Lecha, which means that this is the Torah portion that talks about the spies that went to Israel, and this is exactly Tisha B'Av. This is the Torah portion of Lashon Hara, speaking ill, and I understood that yes, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, God is talking to us. But one thing this entire time I realized is that when the Sefer Torah is in this situation, as much as we cry for the Sefer Torah, as much as we feel bad about the Sefer Torah, we have to feel more bad about ourselves. Why? And I'll explain it to you like this. I know I'm going over time and I'm sorry, just one point. In the Midbar, the Midrashim, they say that when the Jews were carrying the Holy Ark, when the Ark slipped and was about to fall, many people rushed to catch it. But what happened to those people? Hashem said, these people are gone. The question is why? They tried to hold the Aron, they tried to hold the Ark. Torah is everlasting. Torah is everlasting. It cannot be defeated in any way, in any style, nothing. The Bet HaMikdash, when you look at the temple, what happened by the temple? First, you look at what was hit, and that was the walls, that was the temple itself, and then it was the people. This is a message for all of us to understand. Today is one of the most appropriate things that you are doing. Yesterday we learned in the parasha that Jacob, yes, you have to have tefillah. Yes, unfortunately, there's some times where you have to bribe. It was Rabbi David Kaplan. He was telling me that he remembers his parents. They used to, the friends of his parents used to send gifts to Europe, coffee, cigarettes, and a few other little things. And he was thinking, why would you? That's not what they need in Europe right now. But later on, he figured, you know why? Because a pack of cigarettes saves a family of Jews. A little coffee saves another family of Jews. Yes, unfortunately, that bribery is used. Tefillah is used. But also Yaakov prepared the fight. He prepared himself. We have to have tefillah. We have to do our hishtalut. We have to do our efforts. This is, unfortunately, another wake-up call. And Baruch Hashem, it's a gift from Hashem. That no one got injured, no one got hurt, nothing happened to anybody. Those two Sefer Torahs will be repaired. No problem. We'll be using them again. The Bet Knesset, they want to look as if nothing happened. We'll be having simachot there again. It's not a problem. But we have to know what to do from that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.